16 TV. It's Cuz OP here back with another reaction. This time I'm reacting to Drake. This is a warning. Kendrick Lamar isn't done with you. This is on Poetic Flacco's channel. We're going to start the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Video playing now.
Couple of signs today that points towards a storm is coming, right? Hurricane Drizzy is coming, but it's a storm that I would advise Drake to just let go. Abandon it, bruh. Right? Now, before we got a couple of signs today, we got some signs like a month ago when OVO Mark posted, Drake in a revenge t-shirt signaling that revenge is coming soon. I literally reached into my chest and perhaps when I've seen this.
I'm going to keep it 100. I pay so little attention to Drake that I didn't even know there was more OVOs. I didn't. OVO Mark, that's new to me.
This is one of the most idiotic, dumbest moves ever.
Knew it was ASAP.
We've learned that Kendrick Lamar is Sun Tzu. Like, he is the art of war. This man wrote the book for him.
Sun Tzu.
So, if revenge was coming, if you guys was plotting another spin around the block, why not surprise everybody, right? Why not, take everybody, the producers, engineers, everybody, to, Montana somewhere on a mountain, encapsulated. Nobody is allowed to leave this room. No cell phones, no technology, no nothing until we release this record so it doesn't get leaked. Why would you give Kendrick Lamar a heads up? Why would you give that man, out of all people, a heads up that something is coming?
Yeah, you did kind of give Kendrick time to fight back. He has plenty of time to write. Besides the fact that that snippet at the beginning of his last song was obviously to something. I don't know if it was a diss or it was just a regular song, but it was fire. You giving this man plenty of time, and he didn't have no time before. You know what I'm saying? He's showing people how good he is with his pen, because it's like, man, I'm building these. Well, somebody said they didn't think these raps were written in succession like that, like they were already written, but I doubt it. I think Kendrick is just shelling out more every time he needs them. And I'm about to go to work too. It's late at night. That's the only reason I'm whispering. My fault.
That's what made me think that nothing was coming. Because you wouldn't give this man a heads up, especially after, the dissection that we witnessed with the first round. Obviously, you wouldn't be so stupid to give that man a heads up, right? And then today, we started to see a couple more development. We've seen Drake follow the co-writer for Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror.
Grammy-winning and two-time Oscar-nominated singer-songwriter, best known for co-writing Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror, Los Angeles, California. Seda Garrett.
Then people began to speculate that Drake is about to drop a remix of that record or a cover of that record, Man in the Mirror. And then Ab-Soul, which, again, if you don't know who Ab-Soul is, bro, then it's...
I ain't gonna lie to you, Drake. If you do that shit, it better be good, bro. Because I'm over here saying, please don't. It's not worth it. It's not 100% necessary to make that. But if it's good, it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Video isn't for you. Then Ab-Soul posted on Twitter some real cryptic tweets out of nowhere. Just out the blue. But the one thing we know about that TDE camp, bruh, nothing is out the blue. Everything is calculated. He addresses the Drake and Kendrick battle by saying it was not a battle, it was a scripture, whatever that means. He goes on to say, if Drake is the MC I imagine he can be, redemption is not off the table. Drake, listen up and hear me carefully.
I ain't gonna lie, Ab-Soul. That scripture shit, that was too deep for me. I don't know if you're trying to say what was going on might as well be gospel right now. I don't know what that meant, but I hear you. I like Ab-Soul.
Drizzy Drake, hear me carefully, oh. Hear me carefully, oh. Okay, hear me carefully. Leave this man alone. This is bait. This is bait. Do not re-engage. Do not get hyped up, right? Do not drop no other disses. These people are bored and trying to bait you because they know Kendrick Lamar got about 6 more. Kendrick Lamar had exactly 10 diss tracks on Drake.
I mean, if Drake feel like his diss is gonna slap and it's gonna matter, release it. You know what I'm saying? Get it out there to the people. See where there is for it. But it's already been an onslaught. So at this point, it's round 2. Because I've already felt like you giving up. So this is you starting back up again. And I don't think that looks good neither. If you start back up again and Kendrick beats you again, then this shouldn't even be an argument no more. We might as well put this shit to bed, you know?
He only got to drop about 5 of it. The rabbit hole gets deeper. There's still 5 more. Them boys wanna stump you off some more, Drake. Leave it alone. But then, like the more eerie part about the Absol 4 a.m. like Twitter rant was he made a reference to Man in the Mirror. Absol tweeted at 5:35 a.m. Eastern, which is 4:35 a.m. West Coast time, "We all need to look in the mirror." As a seasoned hater myself, I can tell you for a fact, there's only 2 reasons another man is on your mind at 4 a.m. in the morning. You're in love with him, pause,
Wow.
or you plotting something dubious, something diabolically atrocious and dubious, bro. And I think it's the latter.
Fair
I think
enough.
them boys was in the studio, just made another Drake diss record, and they plotting. And now he's trying to bait Drake out to re-engage this beef. Now, it looks like Drake isn't opposed to engaging though, because Drake will take to his Insta.
Well, I mean, if you felt like there was so much, you know, when you was in an argument with somebody and it felt like you had so much to say and you forgot to say all of this shit in the argument, so you save it for the next time you see him. If anything, this is probably how Drake feels. He's like, damn, I could have said so much better shit that would have went my way, and I didn't. This is my chance to really unleash it, let it out.
To post a selfie of himself looking in the mirror, hinting towards the release of the track Man in the Mirror. Then the Twitter rumor mills began to heat up. Alright, an account posted, "This is about Drake. He's dropping a new song soon. The song is called Man in the Mirror, and it samples the Michael Jackson song of the same."
You know what's funny? It's probably gonna cost so much to get this shit, what's it called? You know, signed off, like to get that sample signed off and stuff, that you know he really wants to make this track. So he gotta have something good that he feel like saying, because if not, why would he go through this extra work to get Man in the Mirror Michael Jackson samples?
Name. The song has several subliminal disses directed at Kendrick and other people, namely Rick Ross. Kendrick and his team have already heard a version of Man in the Mirror, and Absol was one of the people who heard it. One rumor is that Drake is going to mention Kendrick Lamar and others in the new song, which is a bad idea. Yo, right now the momentum is just too strong. You can't beat it, you can't stop it, bruh. The only thing you can do, bruh, with a momentum that's deep is to go in the direction of the momentum or get out the way of the momentum. You're not about to drop something, bro, that's gonna move the needle. There's not a Kendrick Lamar diss that Drake can. Well, no, unless Drake drops some pictures or proof, bro, right, of Kendrick beating up Whitney, man, ain't nothing else he could do. And even that, I don't think is gonna move the needle.
Unless he just musically, he has to make something crazy musically. That's what I think might do something. But it has to be so crazy that Not Like Us almost seems irrelevant. I don't know if it's possible to do that anymore.
Because Kendrick Lamar fans, bruh, are ninjas who promote that activity. Man, come on, bruh. What street dude, right, in the West Coast, or what street dude on any coast you think is gonna stop listening to Kendrick Lamar because they find out, oh yeah, he beat women? Like, listen, stop it, stop it.
A lot of niggas, what the fuck? A lot of people will stop listening to people over some shit like that. A lot of people. It's not okay. It's not okay to hear girls. It's not. There are situations where it's like, all right, that was ambiguous. Obviously, she shouldn't have been putting her hands on you. Yeah, but it's like, if we just know that this is some normal shit you do, nobody's okay with that shit. Like, this is the norm for you.
I'm not gonna listen to Kendrick Lamar because he beat women, right? But, bro, these street dudes, bro, like, don't got no moral code, bro. Half of them beat their women. So there's nothing Drake could do to stop this.
I will not argue that there is a lot out here that do shit like that, but I don't think it's fair to say sit here and say like 90%. That's a crazy percentage. But I get what he's saying. He's saying that we're people that are cool with that type of culture are less likely to abandon Kendrick over any of that stuff, like fighting, unfortunately hitting his girl, doing any other shit. They're more likely to keep listening because of LA. That's LA culture.
Momentum. Get out the way.
Well, big culture.
Now you could diss Rick Ross because Rick Ross ain't got nothing for you. Kendrick got about 6 months. Stop it. Now DJ Academics would actually refute the tweet and he would claim his breath. Like, these people don't know what they're talking about. Like, Drake, when he drops, he's not re-engaging his beef. He's done with this beef for good.
So my last thoughts on this is pathetic attempt, I believe, by PG Lang and TDE to try to bait Drake out. Talking about redemption is not off the table. Nigga, listen, call me the spokesperson for Drake or OVO, but I could tell you, nigga, Drake is gonna drop amazing music. It's gonna be good. If you think he gonna keep going back and forth with that nigga calling him a pedophile in line, he's not. So move on, hurry along, and y'all go drop y'all music. See you niggas on the fucking charts. That's it, okay? That's it. There's no more conversation. That's it.
This makes me feel better if it's true. If Drake is smart enough to...
Which makes the most sense because Drake already drops often. So it's not like this Kendrick shit should like cancel his career to where he goes, well, I can't drop for a little while because it's going to look like it's about Kendrick. No, he might as well continue doing what he was doing and keep dropping music as he wants to. And it's in his best interest to make sure the songs are irrelevant to that. That way people just go back to enjoying Drake.
Not to engage, that's a good thing. That means we'll probably like move past this momentum, move past this era by Labor Day. That's if Drake doesn't engage.
That seemed like a good spot to end it at. Fair enough. Labor Day seems like all this shit would probably be done, talked about, the next most interesting thing. But you gotta think Kendrick and Drake were like some of the biggest people to have an issue, so that's why that was a big deal. But go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. Continue to fuck with me. I'll holler at you later. Bye.